As we all know, forests, especially tropical rainforests, are being destroyed at a terrifying rate. And deforestation, as well as releasing stored CO2 and adding to the greenhouse gases, results in loss of biodiversity. It's so important to recognize that we depend on healthy ecosystems for food, water, air, everything. And an ecosystem is made up of the complex relationship between plant and animal species, each with a role to play. Loss of habitat forces animal species into closer contact with each other and with humans, and this can result in the spread of disease. And frighteningly, when a pathogen spills over from an animal to a human, it can result in a new so-called zoonotic disease. And there's now evidence that deforestation creates conditions that enable these sometimes deadly pathogens to spill over from animals to humans. In fact, we're told that at least 70% of new diseases that have emerged in people over the past decades, including HIV, Ebola, Nipah, and COVID-19 and other coronaviruses. And those diseases all originated in forest-dwelling animals and resulted from our increasing proximity to these animals, thanks to deforestation, the bushmeat trade, and wild animal trafficking. In some countries, deforestation leads to ideal breeding grounds for malaria-carrying mosquitoes. In the late 1980s, I was shocked to find that all around the area where I was studying chimpanzees in Tanzania, the forest had been destroyed by local villagers desperate to create more farmland to feed their growing families or to make money from charcoal or timber. And so the Jane Goodall Institute initiated Takari, our very holistic method of community-led conservation, which is now protecting forests and biodiversity in 6 other African countries. The people now realize that protecting the forest isn't just for wildlife, but their own future. Today, Takari works in partnership with Prezode and all its partners, including the Coalition for Preventing Pandemic at the Source, all of which recognize the importance of working with local communities and indigenous people, helping them to develop ways of making a living without destroying their forest environment. Scientists warn that if we continue to destroy forests and disrespect forest animals, we may be infected with viruses that cause pandemics even worse than COVID-19. Scary thought. Fortunately, more people now understand the One Health approach that recognizes that our health is dependent on the health of animals and ecosystems, and it calls for collaboration between all those working to protect forests, NGOs, local people, governments, and law enforcement agencies around the world. It is so urgent that we tackle the cause of zoonotic diseases at source for the sake of our children and for the health of this beautiful planet Earth and the animals with whom we share it. Planet Earth is our only home. Thank you.